Tom and Jerry are the best of frenemies. Their legendary rivalry has led to the most iconic cat and mouse chases ever seen on screen. In fact, their very names have become synonymous with cat and mouse chases. But let's be honest, some of the Tom and Jerry cartoons we enjoyed the most were the ones where the two agreed to put their differences aside and team up against a common threat. Their collabs were often uneasy or short-lived, but they were always effective. Which begs the question, did Tom and Jerry work better together as friends or enemies? Their alliances worked so well, in fact, that when Tom and Jerry was rebooted in the mid-1970s, the creators decided to make the duo non-violent and the best of friends, who went on adventures together and never fought. Tom and Jerry started off as adversaries but were forced to team up as early as their fifth appearance, the 1942 short Dog Trouble, which also featured the first appearance of Spike, then an unnamed bulldog who poses a threat firstly to Tom and then to Jerry. For their own survival, Tom and Jerry team up to stop the bulldog from mauling both of them. Dog Trouble is the only time where Spike shares an antagonistic role towards Jerry. In the future, in almost all episodes featuring the bulldog, both he and Jerry are shown as allies. Tom and Jerry teamed up again a year later in their 10th short, The Lonesome Mouse, an unusual short where Tom and Jerry actually speak to each other out loud with human voices. When Mammy Two Shoes kicks Tom out of the house after Jerry frames him, Jerry enjoys his freedom without Tom, but it doesn't take long for him to realize how lonely he is without him. Jerry offers Tom a truce, and the two work together to prove Tom's worth as a mouse catcher to Mammy. Although Tom breaks the truce before the end of the episode, and the two go back to their old ways. The 1948 short Truce Hurts saw a three-way collaboration between Tom, Jerry, and Spike, after the three get fed up of constantly fighting each other and call a truce. The trio sign a peace treaty, start looking out for each other and protecting each other from threats. The truce quickly falls apart, however, after an argument over how best to share a steak. Their peace treaty is torn up, and the three go back to how they were when the episode started. Tom and Jerry teamed up in the very next short, Old Rockin Chair Tom, which marked the first appearance of Lightning, a younger cat than Tom who is named after his lightning-quick speed and whose superior mouse-catching skills forces Tom into retirement. Lightning then frames Tom and has him kicked out of the house, and as Jerry is equally endangered by Lightning, he and Tom agree to work together to remove Lightning by making him swallow a large iron and manipulating him with a giant magnet. It's easy to feel sorry for Lightning in this short as he was only doing his job, but unfortunately for him, he did his job a little too well and he simply had to go. Lightning would later be seen in shorts such as Mucho Mouse, Saturday Evening Puss, and Smarty Cat. Tom and Jerry wouldn't team up again until 1952 in the short Triplet Trouble, which sees three little kittens arrive at Tom's home and he is to take care of them while Mammy Two Shoes is out. Unfortunately, these three little angels turn out to be three little devils and waste no time in making Tom's life a living hell. At first, Jerry finds all of this very amusing until he too becomes the target of their torments, and the terrible trio successfully manage to unceremoniously dump both Tom and Jerry out of their own home. The cat and mouse duo team up and deliver arguably their most enjoyable and ingenious collaboration of the classic era. Another truce was attempted in the 1954 short Posse Cat, after Tom's owner refuses to feed Tom until he gets rid of the troublesome Jerry. At one point, Jerry offers to help and presents Tom with a contract that states that Jerry will cooperate with Tom this time in exchange for a 50-50 share in Tom's future meals. Tom agrees but almost immediately renegades on the contract, forcing Jerry to respond in kind. Later that year, the duo travel to Naples in the short Neapolitan Mouse, in which they are adversarial at first until they run into a little local mouse named Toto. In a rare instance of the cartoon breaking the fourth wall, Toto recognizes the two from their famous cartoons, brokers peace between the two, and takes them on a tour of his beautiful city. That is until the three run into a trio of local dogs who bully Toto, and Tom and Jerry use their collective ingenuity to ward off the dogs just in time for their trip home. And finally, the 1958 Easter-themed Happy Go Ducky sees Tom and Jerry having to work together to get rid of a cute but troublesome duckling who is hatched from an egg bought by the Easter Bunny. The duckling immediately annoys them both and causes them endless trouble, eventually flooding their entire home, and Tom and Jerry have no choice but to agree on what to do about the duckling. These brief collabs inspired future team-ups between the two, including the 1975 reboot The Tom and Jerry Show, as well as the first Tom and Jerry movie released in 1992. And these days, Tom and Jerry working together as friends is now commonplace. Those are some of the most memorable friendship moments between the two, but let me know down in the comments if there were any others from the classic era that you enjoyed, and also let us know if you think Tom and Jerry work better together as friends or enemies. Please like and share this video if you enjoyed it. Commenting your thoughts would really help, and thank you as always for watching. Join me again soon for some more cartoon history. Until then, stay tuned.